Hey there guys, it's your boy Yakris, and we're back with some Trails to Azure. And we're at Orcus Tower right now. We gotta finish speaking to everyone. But let's not waste too much time. I'm ready to push through. Nothing unusual to report here. We'll be continuing our patrols in the meantime. Alright, let's check the rooms just in case. How are you guys doing? I'm doing pretty good right now. I'm feeling quite nice actually. Good to see you, Special Support Section. Likewise. Is this the room you're keeping him in? Yes, this is where where Crois is being detained. Do you mind if I ask how he is? He seemed bewildered when he was taken into custody, but he's since calmed down. He hasn't put up any resistance, at least. We haven't had any additional security. You're allowed to see him if you like. Chief Sergei's orders. Gotcha. What should we do, Lloyd? Let's meet with Dieter. Yeah, let's do it. I've been curious about what's on his mind. I'd like to hear it from the man himself. Very well. Go on in. So, you've come to see me. What in heaven's for? I'm an international criminal. Hello, Dieter. Uncle. You know, I've come to realize something being isolated like this. Belle was absolutely right. I was never more than a conduit for Eon's ambitions. From my soapbox, I constantly preached that justice was an ideal worth pursuing, regardless of the sacrifices. In the end, what did it get me? I've fallen from grace, ejected from my presidential post, and discarded by my only daughter. That green-haired boyfriend in society pales in comparison to me. I'm the real fool around here. You're having a pity party. Even so, we can't completely condemn you. It's only natural for someone to stick to their beliefs with their personal justice is on the line. What you've done is inexcusable, but no one can ever claim you weren't genuinely trying to protect Crossbow. True enough. I don't think that speech you gave us about justice back at the IBC was something you just pulled out of your ass. In your words, humankind are creatures that will, to our dying breath, chase after the ideal of justice. I believe the citizens of Crossbell approved of your Declaration of Independence because your sense of justice resonated with them. Yeah. But public opinion aside, the methods you employed were anything but just. Even if Crossbell retains its independence, even if your justice is upheld and peace is achieved, that alone won't heal the wounds of those who were harmed in the process. You tried to bring peace to Crossbell by sacrificing the innocent. As far as I'm concerned, that makes every word of your inauguration speech hollow.
That's exactly right, Ellie. You speak nothing but the truth. Perhaps I was blinded by my own idealistic dreams once Kia's power stood within my grasp. Eon saw through my self-deception before I ever could, and so I became a puppet on a string for him to manipulate. But at the end of the day, justice is something carried out by one's power and will. That fact remains as true as the first time I said it. I expect you all to stay faithful to your humanity, to continue your pursuit of the justice you most believe in. To come out of all of this, you will need to demonstrate to Eon and the others your own power, your own will.
Easier said than done, but that's no reason to back down. We're ready to do whatever it takes. It's the only way we're going to get Kia back. That's right.
In that case, I won't say anything more. Eon is one matter, but as far as Belle goes, while she may be my daughter, even I have no idea how far she's willing to go for this. With all that in mind, will you be able to take the next step forward and rescue Kia? I suppose we shall see soon enough. Hey, Mademoiselle.
Are you alright? Don't worry, I'm fine. Part of me was worried for Uncle Theodore after the way Belle completely abandoned him. Yet he seemed surprisingly composed.
I was thinking the same. I guess that makes one less worry in our minds. He was right about one thing though. It's time for us to take the next step forward. That was fire! Hold on, let me...
We'll be holding President Crois in custody until the situation around the state is under control. He'll be facing more than a few charges, but there's a part of me that doesn't want to see him punished too harshly. I can't approve of his methods, but in the end he was still only trying to protect Crossbell.
Alright. Let's try to find Shizuku.
But she should be up top. I think they said she might have been taken in the view of the Azure tree. There she is. Oh, what the? Something shiny. You received a Zamorian aura shard. Kia, father.
What are you doing up here, Shizuku?
Oh, hello everyone. I came to look at that giant tree. Are my father and Kia really in there? They are, that much is for certain. Yes, though we don't know their exact location just yet. I see.
Don't worry, Shizuku. You won't have to wait much longer. We're going to bring your father and Kia back, we promise. What he said. Sit tight, kiddo.
I'll try. Please, everyone, make sure my father comes home and Kia too. I'll be right here, waiting.
Oh, my baby. Alright, let's pick up where we left off in the administrative district. Talk to our girl Shion.
Now that martial law is no longer in effect, our staff has split up to confirm the safety of the citizens. About a dozen or so were discovered with minor injuries, but most people seem to be okay. Ambulances have already been arranged for those who required treatment, so we should be able to rest easy for now.
We're currently planning where to stage our public address regarding the current crisis. Our citizens deserve an official statement on what all of this could mean for Crossbell's future. Unrest is spreading as we speak, so time is of the essence. Is Chrome out here? Oh, she is, our girl. Go ahead and buy some. You know we support our girl, Chroma.
How's everyone doing? If you're tired, I recommend gulping down a Sportian X. It's not one of my original creations, but I still think you'll like it. One bottle will perk you right up so you can face the day full of energy. By the way, I finally heard back from my mom. Turns out she's been keeping safe at the department store the whole time. But enough about that. It's time for all of you to perk yourselves up with a reinvigorating sip of Sportian X.
Alright, we will. This is one sticky situation Crossbell has gotten itself into. Still, it's times like these when all of us need to come together. Go and get him, Speaker McDowell. Crossbell won't back down so easily. Come on, youngsters, you join in too. Oh, come on now, youngsters. Otto, you're quite the funny guy. The city is more peaceful now, but there's still the sinking feeling in the air. A giant tree showing up makes it hard to feel otherwise. Maybe I could recommend some good books for people to take home and unwind with. Sounds like a good idea, Uncle. Let's see. Is Abby and... Oh, they are.
Good morning and welcome to the Crossbell City Library. I figured we wouldn't have many visitors today. But I can't blame anyone for staying inside on account of the mysterious tree looming in the distance. But that's no excuse to drag my feet. As a librarian, I'll do my utmost to be gracious to all who come to check out our books.
It's Abby. Shannon, right? Or what is that her name? Shannon, yeah it is. Shannon and Abby. This Kia's little buddy.
Abby has been so anxious since the lockdown, so I thought I could help him relax by reading him a book. Hopefully, Mark and the Witch of the Deep Forest will do the trick. Hurry and read, Mom, please.
No.
It turns out that Reigns managed to keep himself safe by slipping into the geofront.
Ooh, okay, Reigns. Glad Reigns is alright.
Thank goodness he's alright.
Where's Grace? Oh, Grace is with us, huh? I almost forgot Grace was hanging out with us. She's on the Merkaba as we speak. I'm so used to seeing her in here.
Got your camera ready, Reigns?
Yep, it's good to go. Alright, off to Orchis Tower then. We're not gonna just bum around and let Grace leave us in the dust.
Yeah. We'll let Grace report on that gigantic tree. The rest of us are going to follow the government's next moves. We need to keep a close eye on how they're planning to clean things up before Ereboni and Calvert can respond. We gotta get out there and gather as much info as we can. There's always another new scoop to cover. You finish one big story and bam, it's on to the next. It's the life of a reporter, I suppose. Life's full of mountains, but let me tell you, there's not one of them that can't be surmounted. Calvert and Ereboni can stuff it. Same goes for that spooky overgrown shrub. Blue tree, red tree, green tree, Lakers in 5. It got fucked up. I'm sorry, bro. If you're watching this and you're a Lakers fan, it's hilarious. I'm sorry. It's just funny. I don't give a hoot. Nothing's gonna stop me from making my noodles. This dude over here, Azure over here, turned into Shannon. Martial law cost a huge backload of packages to pile up, so now I'm busier than ever. At least I don't have to worry about being out of a job. Plus, I'm getting plenty of exercise. Man, do I feel alive! I always have to stick to him being a fast talker since he's always on the move. I just feel like it fits. I thought I'd finally be able to look up and see a sunny sky again, but instead we get a huge tree. What in the world is it even? Nah, I feel it's gotta be crazy. It just popped up. Like that would scare the hell out of me. Don't tell me the president's responsible for that too. It doesn't seem dangerous, at least. Whoa, Nielsen, I didn't even see you right there, buddy. You blend in like crazy. I was just about to go check on Amsa and Gramps. Are they even over here? They are.
So that colossal tree that materializes emanating some sort of azure light, is it? How eerily reminiscent of the liberal arc that appeared above Liberal. They say it turned out to be an ancient floating city. What then is the true nature of this tree? Hey, Nielsen is speaking. He's talking that talk right now. What more do you got to say though, Nielsen? Ah, that's it. He's such a unique character. No one, I don't even think no one has the same design as him. Yet I don't believe we've ever heard his voice or heard him speak. Unless I'm crazy. We might have. My grandpa says it's too soon to start feeling safe. I'm scared we might get attacked again. But everything will be okay as long as I have Grandpa with me. I love him so much. Oh, you baby.
Between the martial law, the president getting arrested, and that tree springing up, I just can't keep track of it all. And no matter what happens next, I won't let anyone harm Amsa. Not over my dead body. Okay, Gramps, the character development from Gramps. I remember I hated his ass. Like most of Zero, I hated you. You pissed me off with all you wanting to do is fish and having this kiddo worried about you not wanting to go get your medicine and stuff. The character development for Gramps is top tier. Oh, look at my baby Maylene. Okay, whoa. Whoa. It'll be funny if we ever come back here. I wonder, will she be a little bit older? So will she actually be saying Roy? If only my husband were still with us. Osman would have chosen to fight for what was right until the very end. That was his pride as a guardsman. Please, Special Support Section, keep watching after Noelle and Fran. My daughters are in your care. You can work them as hard as you like until you resolve this crisis. I got really scared when I saw that big tree outside. But Azzy said he'd do something about it, and that made me feel better. He may be my brother, but I don't think even he can make that tree go away. Still, I'm glad he wanted to cheer me up.
Oh.
My brother's the coolest. I feel a lot better thanks to him. Azure went back down to the downtown district a little while ago. The old me would have been upset about him for leaving us again so soon. But I know he just wants to look out for his friends and everyone else in the neighborhood. Azure has become his own person now, so I'm not going to nag him the way I used to.
Oh, I love it. All the development is crazy for the NPCs. I always forget our buddy here left. Tunetta, Mary, Bond, Creole, the whole squad.
Father seems excited to be going back to work. Yeah, I'm happy for him. What about you, Mary?
Oh. The company I work for closed after the IBC building went down, but we recently rented a small office space and opened up again. It's been a while though, so I'll need to shake off the rust. Still, I'm eager to get back to providing for our family, Mary included, of course.
It's a relief to know Cindy and Sophia's families are safe. That isn't the end of things though. Oh, how I wish life would go back to normal soon. Well, looks really sad. You should stop being such a worrywart and play with me instead.
Oh. Play with this baby.
The president gets apprehended and the ominous blue tree pops out of nowhere. When are we ever gonna catch a break? All I want is for things to go back to the way they were. What's wrong, Wo? Nothing, don't worry about it. There's no time to be afraid when I've got this little rascal to watch out for. Protecting Mei Ling is the most important thing in the world to me. As long as she's safe, everything else will be fine.
Shout out to Roy. That's what I like to hear.
Even if the President Crois is out of the picture, we still have Speaker McDowell. I can't think of any more man more capable of restoring peace to Crossbell. If there's anyone we can count on to restore the peace to Crossbell, it's Speaker McDowell.
I'm glad everything in Crossbell is back to normal, mostly anyway. We still got that mysterious tree looming in the distance, but I'm sure we'll find a way to manage. Maybe I'll whip up some new handicrafts to relax. Roy has the day off from work, then it's back to full steam tomorrow. Yeah, that tree is a little ominous, but I think we'll manage.
It feels like the city's returning to its usual hustle and bustle again. I have to do my part and kickstart the economy by buying as much as I can. Okay, time to plan out another shopping route and maximize those savings.
Hey, he's all about maximizing his savings. I respect it.
President Crois has been apprehended. A head of state being arrested like this is practically unheard of. What's going to happen to Crossbell now? Dean's plan to overcome this is to eat more vegetables. I'd like to know where he gets his optimism. Still, I guess it's part of him that brightens everybody's day. Maybe that's what being a street vendor is really about in the end. Dean's unrelenting optimism never fails to cheer everyone up. He even comforted me when those monsters were roaming the streets. I really owe him for that. Welcome one and all. Dean's Fresh is open for business today. Fresh veggies will help us overcome this crisis in better health than ever before. Lily keeps glancing over at me for some reason. Do I have something stuck on my face? No, you don't. It might be love. Oh, Mom is back. Mom is back. Oh, looks like she has one of her sons with her, I think. The men of the house have begun treating me with more respect lately. As they should. How many years has it been since I last went shopping with Gilead? I know things are tense right now, but little moments like these are still worth enjoying. Me, my dad, and my brothers are all worried about Mom going out alone, so we're taking turns shopping with her. It's a little inconvenient, but if something happened to Mom, we'd all go down with the ship. I feel like I'm finally starting to realize how much I appreciate her. It sucks that it took you this long to find some sort of appreciation for your mother. It shouldn't take a fucking crisis. I ain't going, man. I can really go in on you right now. I'll let it slide because you're here right now. Marty must have nerves of steel. Anybody else would have been closing up shop at a time like this. Then again, that tenacity is one of the reasons I fell in love with her. It's not that often that I'm in the area though, so I might as well help out with the stall. And my dude said he loves himself some tough girls. I can relate to that. I like that too. I understand why my hubby is worried after all that's happened, but to think he'd come help me at my stall. I guess I do feel a bit safer though. Might as well put him to work and go and get some sales out of it. My hubby worked as a seafood buyer abroad, but all this madness had left him out of a job. Oh, hey there, kiddos. Congrats on cuffing the president. Talk about a big catch. Thanks, Michelle. We wouldn't have been able to make it inside in the first place without the guild's help. It was our teamwork that paved the way for the mission's success. Oh please, it was nothing. We'd been wanting to do something about the situation for a while. You showing up was just the windfall we needed. Because of you, the guild is finally able to get back to business as usual. Oh. That would explain why you're the only one downstairs. Yup, with the barrier down in the city clear, most everybody has gone off to check on the other parts of the state. We were locked inside for so long that we're practically drowning in requests. My boys and girls are going to be busy. Our sincerest condolences.
Yeah, we'd like to lend a hand, but you know.
Don't worry about it. We'll hold down the fort around here. In exchange, you go handle that tree that sprouted out of the wetlands for us. I know it's personal. The way I see it, that divides the work up perfectly.
I guess you're right. Kia and Arios are over there.
and we're going to do everything in our power to bring them back. And there's that SSS can do attitude. I shouldn't have to tell you to not underestimate Arios though. He's a tough cookie. After competing with him for almost a year, you should know that better than anyone. Now go smack some sense into him and give him an extra one from me. You got it, Michelle. Glad to. Beating him will be easier said than done, but it's the only way you're going to bring him and Kia back to reality. And when you do, I'm gonna roll up his letter of resignation and smack him over the head for putting us through all this foolery. As you should. Well, I mean, I guess they already said, oh no, people are here. I was gonna say no one's probably here anyway, but oh, look who it is, Kilika Lynn. Oh. You were amazing earlier, Kilika. Seeing a Taito school's flying swallow with my own two eyes was nothing short of enlightening. It's not often I get to brandish my chakrams, but it went better than I anticipated. I can tell you've been training hard yourself, Lynn. Compared to our spar 8 years ago, you're a brand new martial artist. A much more capable one at that. Ooh, they had a spar 8 years ago. Damn. Yeah, how old was Lynn 8 years ago? Because I'd like to think that they're around the same age, like Lynn and Naomi are probably around the same age as Lloyd and Ellie, right? I like to think so. She's blushing? Oh, that's adorable. Hardly. My technique has ways to go. I'm nowhere near the level of mastery you and Jin have achieved as much as I'd like to be. Being a dedicated pupil is a good start though. At the rate you're growing, you may be able to move the immovable in another year or so. Damn! Lynn is that strong? You're mean. Are you just saying, Kilika, are you really just talking right now? Because you gotta understand, even if this is true, you think Jin is not putting in the work, wherever he's at? Like, it's gonna take extra hard work to catch up to him because he's still progressing as we speak as well. He has yet to overcome his weakness for fair and tender matings. Oh, she's talking about something completely different. Your sharp tongue can make even an A-rank bracer like him look bad, Kilika. Damn! Excellent job earlier, everyone. Likewise, Kilika. Thanks for offering to lend a hand. Yeah, you and Lecter kicked some serious ass back there. Please, it was nothing at all. Putting that aside, I scarcely expected any of this Azure tree business. How has Calvert responded to the situation? The Republican government is in shock. It's visible from Altair as well, you see. But without any knowledge of what threat it may pose, they decided to sit back and observe. I can't divulge any more beyond that. I suppose that's fair. I plan to remain here until I have a full assessment of what's going on. What path Crossbell takes from today on remains to be seen. No doubt it will largely depend on your actions. Spare yourself the regret. Do whatever it is you believe to be right. That was our intention from the start. Thank you again, Kilika. There's no better experience than fighting back to back with my idol, Kiseki. I'll need to refine my title prowess even more to keep Crossbell safe.
No, her idol. That's wholesome.
Wait, so at first I was thinking that Lynn was Kiseki's pupil, but that's not the case at all. But she did bring up pupil, right? So is Lynn Jin's pupil? Yeah, she's Jin's pupil. Am I getting that correct? I was finally able to get in touch with my friends and family in Amorka village. There's still plenty to be worried about, but hearing from them was still a huge relief. On a separate note, this whole situation hasn't dampened our members' enthusiasm for fishing one bit. Certain Peter and Copen left with their bait and tackled the moment the mist cleared. To be honest, it's kind of crazy that you came all the way here just to be the receptionist. You loved... Didn't you not love fishing? Maybe she just wanted to be the receptionist, I suppose. I thought she was kind of like Estelle. I thought she was like big into fishing. I mean, she could still be big into fishing and not fish. It's just... Usually you like to actually do what you're a big fan of. The president has been arrested, but where do we go from here? There's still so much more left for the people of Crossbow to overcome. All of us who call this place home need to come together and show unity. Then we can take a step in the right direction. Our lives may be back to normal, but Crossbow still has a slew of other problems to deal with. Without diplomatic relations severed, merchants across the state will begin to run out of stock. I need to reach out to Speaker McDowell so the two of us can work out some solutions. Honestly, yeah, you should. We started up our shipping business again. Up until now, our routes have typically been to and from Calvert, but I'll have to make do delivering within the state lines for a while. But it's all the same job in the end. Long as we get to work as hard as we ever have, things will sort themselves out. We may be limited to shipping within the state line right now, but that doesn't mean the job's changing any. Sao? I didn't even realize it. You look like you're about to go somewhere super dangerous. I wish you wouldn't, but I know I can't stop you, Risha. I'll be right here waiting for you, so you better come back safely. I will, I promise. Oh, best friends. What's his name, Law? It's like LAU, right? Well, if it isn't Detective Bannings and his colleagues, how are you? Sal, what are you doing here? Is there something strange about us coming to ළʻLmao for a bite to eat? With the city calming down, what better time for a relaxing meal? It's still kinda ballsy, don't you think? You even took the middle table for anyone who walks in to see. I was not comfortable with it myself. However, it was with the waitress who seated us here, and Master Sal did not refuse. Don't think me some brazen malcontent trying to flaunt his newfound freedom. All we want is to eat our meals in peace. I feel we've earned it. The liberation mission was the first time in a while that we fought the Red Constellation with such gusto. Well, as far as that goes, you do have our thanks for helping. So, what do you plan to do now? We intend to observe what happens next until things return to normal. Once we have a handle on what Crossbell's immediate future will look like, we'll find a new headquarters and resume our business. I was afraid of that. It's only natural. Ravache is gone and soon the Red Constellation will be out of that door as well. There's never been a better time for the Heiyu. This has been a long overdue, but after much toying and froing, we're finally nearing our goal to have full control over Crossbell's underworld. And it would not have been possible without the tireless work of your collaborator, Master Yin. Then it's only a matter of time before Heiyu and SSS clash again, isn't it? Perhaps so, but I'm looking forward to it all the same. Just know that if you intend to be the next barrier in our way, Sal, don't count on being the first one to stop us. I had a feeling you would say something to that effect, but I would hardly call me and my men a barrier in the sense that you know it. Not compared to the chaos in Zemoria, nor the noose to the west that will soon be tightening around Crossbell's neck. A little dramatic, don't you think? Not at all. In the meantime, I wish your team luck in tackling this Azure tree business, Detective Bannings. We of the Heiyu will be in your corner. Over in the shadows, of course.
On behalf of Heiyu, thank you for all you have done thus far. Our men have already vacated the Sun Fort in case you were curious. We've done all we can to assist you. Best of luck and do be careful.
This reminds me, I've been considering making you another contract offer once this matter is settled. That is, if your availability is open, Miss Mao. It's true that I owe you a great deal and I do intend to repay you. But even so, I cannot commit such an arrangement at this time.
You tell him, Regia.
I see. Well, we won't coerce you into it. And as far as the recent events are concerned, I consider them a collaborative effort, so you don't need to feel indebted to us. Nevertheless, if you insist on making recompenses, I wouldn't turn down S-section seats to an Arkansas performance. A joke, I assure you. As I've mentioned, Heiyu requires your strength to fulfill our lofty ambitions. So if purchasing a ticket out of pocket is what it takes for us to be on good terms, then so be it. Master's motto is that everyone is happier on a full stomach. When Roos and me eventually start our business, everything he's taught us is gonna carry over. I just know it. Every order today comes with an extra large serving of all-you-can-eat rice. Go ahead and chow down, it'll energize you. And there's nothing quite like a big bowl of white rice. Personally, I'm not a fan of fried rice. I know it's crazy. That's like a fan favorite, isn't it? I just like plain rice. Like when I eat Chinese, I like the most basic combination. I don't want anything other than what I'm about to name right now. Sesame chicken and fried rice. I said fried rice. White rice. No, no fried rice, please. I don't even like egg rolls. I know it's crazy. Yeah, get to know Master would insist on open back up today, even with that freaky tree over there in the distance. I've been worried about my mom over in Calvert, but honestly, Erbonia probably has it worse. What, with the Civil War? I shouldn't be letting my thoughts wander though. More business hours means more time to learn everything Master has to teach. I've had enough of this recent chain of events in Crossbow. No good will come from panicking though. As such, we will remain open. Someone needs to chop the blue tree down so I can go back to running lmao in peace. lmao is open for business. Take a seat if you want to order. If you're headed where I think you are, you're going to need a good meal first. I'm sure working our hardest through this crisis will be a useful experience for the future. Me and Plug plan on opening up big, successful shops someday, but for now, we gotta focus on what's in front of us. Alright, time to clean this place until it looks brand spanking new. Alright, let's go on ahead and get up out of here. My old man gets all weird when he's not drunk, so I went and bought him some booze. What? Go back to drinking your whole life away, you worthless old bastard. Huh? What's wrong? You got about as many problems as your old man. I should beat your ass right now. I should literally whoop your little ass. Vaughn got his dad drunk on purpose. It's kinda funny though, huh? Still, I'm kinda gonna miss seeing sober Uncle Bacchus. Oh well. No, there's absolutely nothing funny about it. And how the hell did he even there's a lot of questions I have with that whole thing right there. What is going on in Crossbow? Now just where did that giant tree spring up from? That blue glow is so ethereal, I can only assume it's not for our world. But it almost feels like a gateway to Adios' eternal kingdom. Your grandma is yeah, she's on to something. The Bracer Guild allowed me to use up their international phone line so I could talk with the Armin and Ellie and Liberal. Sounds like there's some trouble there too, but nothing compared to what's happening in Erebony and Calvert. Things are going to be chaotic in Crossville for a while, but I'm grateful to hear they're alright. It's nice to hear, you know, a little bit about the family and just Liberal in general. All the toughs from the local gangs have banded together to protect the downtown district. We used to have to keep our distance from their little altercations in the square. But it turns out those kids are actually pretty reliable. For the first time ever, we're really coming together as a community. Great to see. It's great to see. Daddy, are you leaving for work again? Sure am. Construction site just reopened. I know you must be worried, Lima, but I need you to watch the house with Mommy, okay? Okie dokie. Have a good day, Daddy. Off I go then. Oh, that's so cute. It's a little embarrassing when she does it. The heck if it doesn't keep me motivated. Alright, there's no time to worry about what ifs and maybes. I gotta get back out there and continue to support my family. Even when everything's all crazy, Daddy still works as hard as he can for us. So I'm gonna do my best to look after the house while he's gone too. Oh, sweet baby. Something about that giant blue tree rubs me the wrong way. My husband works outdoors, so I'm sure he feels just the same. I wish there was some way I could be there for him.
Oh, a lot of wholesome moments.
We're working with the Testaments to patrol the area. If anyone's loitering around or getting up to no good, we'll knock them in the next week.
Where the shit did that tree come from? Hell if I know what's going on anymore.
We can rest easy so long as both of our gangs keep an eye on things downtown. Speaking of which, it's time for us to make another lap around the block.
Let's check in with our favorite little apple-headed baby.
Hey, you guys know that Black Cat character?
Black Cat character?
You must be referring to Kagamora. Yeah, that's the one. I'm looking for merch of his. If you find any, bring them to me. You got it? You guys see that big ass tree down there by the way?
Hey Jingo, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. My baby can't be this foul-mouthed. It's funny though, because I used to talk like that when I was a kid. That's why it made me laugh. It sounded like something I would have said when I was a kid. Because for some reason I like saying the word ass.
You guys see that big ass tree down by the wetlands? Pretty damn cool, ain't it? I wonder how many orbital cannons you need to take that sucker down.
She's way too excited about this.
That's Jingo for you.
You're so funny.
Just as the president's arrested, that giant eyesore of a tree pops up. Timing's a little too good by my count. And with that barrier down, we're now wide open for two major powers. Talk about a rock in a hard place. Things are getting interesting around here. It's a good day to be an arms dealer.
Figures you'd be thinking about the bottom line over anything else. Maybe we'll make a few exchanges ourselves.
Business is booming again now that the two major powers are breathing down our necks.
You don't give a damn about anything but making that bread.
A lot of people were sent to the hospital after the mist lit up. I tried calling my dad to check in on him, and he actually found time between his busy rounds to pick up. I'm going to do what I can to show him that he's not the only one who's been working hard. I don't know if I'll ever take the same career path as my dad.
Trinity is finally opening for business again. The fact that everything's so messed up is exactly why it's important to keep our daily lives going.
Plenty of people will be looking to wash away their worries, I'm sure. Give it your best, alright?
Thanks, Wazzy. You do the same.
Yeah, I never would have guessed that Wazzy and Abbas belonged to the church. It kind of feels like I don't even know you anymore.
Don't be like that. I'm the same person I've ever been. No need to act otherwise.
In fact, you could say that the real Wazzy Hemisphere was leading the Testaments all along. Really? That makes me feel a little better then.
I mean, I kind of understand where he's coming from. It's like, damn, he had this whole other side to him. We didn't even know who we were following. Man, I can't believe what's going on out there. Makes me wish there was more I could do to give you kids a hand. If only I had some of the good stuff. The good stuff? I'm talking about Zemoria ore, my boy. It's a metal that's sometimes found in the ruins of the ancient civilization. I think we picked up Zemorian ore on Orcus Tower. And over a year ago, some famous professor perfected a process for refining this stuff and making some primo gear out of it. Some famous professor, huh? If I could get my hands on some, I'd be able to make these top of the line weapons I've been drafting up. Top of the line, eh?
You'd do that for us? We do have a dire need for greater firepower given the circumstances.
Well, I could crank them out of the wink of an eye if I just had the materials. I think 5 small shards of this stuff would be enough for one. Zemorian ore, huh? I think I actually have some shards that I found earlier. What's that look for? You figure out a lead on where to get a hold of some? In that case, I'll start prepping to get those weapons made. Talk to me again once you got Zemorian ore. 5 shards will do just fine. I'll get the fortune the second you do. Got it. Thanks, Mr. Gulimi. You kidding me with this tree? It's just been one thing after another. You folks better make sure you're ready if you're planning on heading into that thing. I don't know what's waiting for you over there, but you're gonna need to have your weapons rigged out good and right beforehand. My baby boy Cannon. What's going on, kiddo?
It's like the whole world is ending. But you know what? Seeing that big blue tree makes me want to do my part to help too. Everyone will have a little less to worry about if the city's cleaner. It's up to me to keep these streets clean no matter what it takes. The way I see it, tidying up the place can only lead to something good.
No.
Jed and the others are finally pitching in again. Even if he kinda messed everything up, Walt's still our guy. He's the boss and that means something to us. So make sure you bring him back, okay? We're counting on you.
I'll be honest, I don't give a fuck about Walt. And if I was a part of this group, I seriously wouldn't give a damn about him. I would have left the group, I would have left y'all, I would have stopped speaking to most of y'all because you still want the dude to be a part of your life when he almost killed you guys. Everyone except for Dino. He swung full force in a demonized mode. Realistically, you should have died, all of you. So no, I'm team, like fuck Wald. I still haven't forgiven Wall, not for a second. But even then, I gotta admit, the Saber Vipers were some of the best fun I've ever had. These guys look up to me as one of their leaders, and that's reason enough to keep this place standing. Yeah, not for me after my life was on the line. Dude almost killed me, yeah. I don't give a shit about this little squad. Jed and Luganov are in charge of the gang until Wall gets back. We all gotta stick together if we're gonna keep the Saber Vipers alive. Yeah! Turning my back on all the bullshit out there. No clue what's going on, but it ain't got time to care. Woo! Sing all these troubles away, yeah! That big ass tree ain't shit to me. Got no damn time for anxiety. I fucking hate this guy.
All right, I think we just managed to finish up the rest of the main city. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna take a break for now, and in a couple of hours I should be able to have time to come back. And once I come back, maybe, depending on how much time I have, hopefully we can go ahead and knock out every area outside of the city. So I will see you guys hopefully a little later. Take care.